Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So, in the last lesson, we saw that when we made a request to our API and when we got our data back, that it came back in the format of JSON. So, what is JSON? Mm, what is JSON? JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation. So, what it is and what is it? It is a way of format data that can be sent over the internet in a readable but also effective way and as the name suggests, it's structured after a JavaScript object. So we've seen previously that you can create JavaScript objects with key and value pairs. You can separate them with colon and you can have multiple properties in each object simply by adding a comma after. Let me show you how to create that one. Let's go to the Visual Studio. I got to make sure screen is recording. Otherwise, I'll fall. Okay, open a new folder. Go to the story. There I wrote a little story. As you can see, this is an object. This does have multiple properties, and this does have an array inside the object and object inside the array. I mean, object inside another object. And it's just a really good way for us to be able to structure complex pieces of data. Now if you compare this JavaScript object with JSON, you can see it looks pretty much identical. Here you can see this is an JSON and this is an JS objects. Those were pretty much familiar or identical. The structure is completely the same. The only thing that changes is the keys. Here you can see the keys. Instead of being JavaScript key, which doesn't actually needs any quotes around it at all, it's uh, it's now turned into a string. So every key is a string, and the value can be string. It can be numbers, it could be arrays, and it could be any of those things. And once JSON laid out properly like this, you can see it's very readable and it's easy to understand that in terms of Ajay's education. So you can see Ajay does have 2 degrees, and you can see over here as well. Whatever. Let's talk about the idea behind the JSON. Let me tell you this in the Telugu. Um, Example: we go to a furniture. I mean, we go to your your favorite furniture, and you found something called bed, and not bed, wardrobe, and it does have, here you can see it does have two doors, two drawers, and the color is red. It'll be impossible for you to carry it to your home like that, right? To do that, what you got to do is to flatten it. I mean, pieces. You got to take them as a separate pieces and fix them. Reduce reduce the size it's to its minimal size, right? So that you can simply carry it to your home and unpack it in your home. So that's what the JSON does. Here you can see we can write this. We can write this object as JSON like this. Let's see, doors two and drawers two, color pink. This does work just as fine as this one. So I hope you guys understand. And there's one thing that I wanted to tell you as well. When you're writing a code and you wanted to send a JSON across the internet, for some reason you need to perform what's called serialization, turning a JavaScript object into a flattered JSON. To do that, we're gonna use this one. This is called, converting the JS object into JSON. To do that, we're gonna use a JSON stringify method. This will convert this object into JSON. So, in opposite, if we wanted to convert the JSON into object, JS object, we're going to use JSON parse method. This will do. I hope you guys understand. Let's tackle a problem to understand everything that we have learned from here. Let's go to the, open the folder and go to the JSON. Make sure it's recording. Okay, here you go. We're going to tackling this problem now to get the brief understanding of JSON. Let's open the index.js and index.js. This is the two things we got tackled. I just wanted to, what is called split left. So I'll be able to see the recipe JSON. Here you go. I want the recipe JSON to be here. So right now, let's go. The first thing is run the solution file without looking at the solution code. So to do that, first thing first, we got a open terminal. Expand this a little. Hmm. The next thing I'm going to do is to install packages npm packages. Otherwise, it'll crash that. Npm. The command is npm I or npm install. Okay, everything installed successfully. Here you can see node modules came over here out of nowhere. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is to run this solution.js node solution.js. This will do. You go. Let's go to the browser, and you know what to do. Localhost 3000 server running at this port. So here you can see. Make sure. Okay, everything's fine. Make sure screen record is on. Okay. Next thing is I'm gonna check out this. Here you can see whenever I press the chicken, it shows that chicken title and the ingredients. And when I check beef, and it's showing that, and the fish, two ingredients to make a soup, whatever. Okay, this is the solution we are aiming to get from the problem. So from solving the problem, let's go and solve that. So second step is to you can go to the recipe JSON file to see the full structure of the JSON recipe JSON below. Okay, here you can see the structure of JSON. Here you can see that you don't need to go over there though. Mm, uh, if you don't want to see like this, there is a website I highly recommend for you to check that. Such a drag. Okay, copy it. Let's go to the there is a JSON viewer stack.hu. Copy over here, and there you can see this must not be over there. Otherwise, you'll get an error. Okay, guess now it's works. Okay, it's working fine. Here you can see there's an ingredients. This does have ID, type, name, price, and ingredients, protein, salsa, toppings. Okay, this is how it shows everything detailedly. so you'll understand what is what's going on, how things happening. Okay, next go to the problem. And the third step is to write to code here to make this behave like the solution website. You can see whenever we press the buttons over there, fish button and something buttons like that, what it is doing is redirecting to the same page, but the thing is the content is changed. That's all, right? So let's go here and redirect to the same page. I mean, here you can see already redirect to the home page is index.ejs. So we wanted to redirect to the home page. Whenever we click result dot redirect to the home page, this will do. Okay, let's stop the server. Otherwise, you know. Okay. The thing next thing is to write to code here to make behave like that. We need a what is called variable to store the recipe files, recipe content, JSON, whatever data. Initially it needs to be none, none, so that it will show something, and get it will take one what is called dictionary type version. So here you go, and here my name is recipe equal to no, not equal to, recipe equal to data. Initially it will be data is none, right? If there is none, so there's nothing to show. But this is we are going to use this position to show to the user the content, like ingredients such as something like that. Let's go. First thing first, we got parts body, right? We're going to use request dot body. This needs to be switch. We're going to use switch, and switch needs to be like request dot body dot recipe. How do I know where the recipe is? Here you can see there's a button, total three buttons inside the recipe. Here you can see, and recipe form, and here you can see there's a button, and here's the name mentioned, the choice, and whenever whenever we enter the choice name, I mean value is chicken, that will returns the let me show you what it needs to be written. Here you can see whenever we go to the recipe, there's the first one is chicken, second one is beef, and third one is fish, and those were all in the here you can see those were all in the list, separated by comma. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, this needs to be choice, my bad. Okay, go here below case one. Case one needs to be chicken, and all needs to be in lower case, otherwise it will be an error. Next thing is we're gonna give data some value, that is data equal to this can be changed, yeah, right? Due to this can be changed, that's all. Data equal to, we wanted to convert the this data JSON recipe data, I mean JSON data to object, JS object. To convert that, we're going to use JSON dot parse, and JSON recipe JSON, and we want, what is we want is 0. That is the first, I mean first item in the list. So this will be 0. This will do. The next thing is we're gonna break. We're gonna same thing. We're gonna do same thing. Chicken, beef, data equal to JSON dot parse, recipe JSON one dot break drag right. Okay, sorry two and break and defaultly default will be break. There's nothing to show, right? And there's nothing, there's no button to press also. Here you go. We did everything that we can, and I guess this part is done. And let's go to the EJS. Came over here, and I'm just gonna banish this one. So the screen is clear now. I'm just gonna minimize this and expand this. And over here, if no recipe, yeah, it will show pick your favorite taco ingredient. If there are, if there is a recipe, if there is a recipe, then it will show recipe name. First, it will show recipe name. That will be H2. Recipe name and ingredient list. This is the output we are aiming for. Let's check the. No, yeah, I'm not right. I'll check. Mm, let's run the code index.js. Let's check what's gonna happen. Node index.js. I wish I'm not gonna encounter any errors. Okay. No, localhost 3000. Here you go. Everything's working fine. Oh my, we haven't. What's doing it? Recipe JSON A is not defined. We've already done a mistakes. Recipe JSON A here. No need to worry. Just mistakes. Good. Okay, everything's fine. We are showing. So next thing next. What I'm gonna do? What I gonna do? Okay. As you can see, this background is beautiful, right? Do you wanna know where did I get this from, or how can you get this? I'll show you when I'm done. Let's go over here. Okay, everything's fine. Server is running just as fine. And I just wanted to stop this and clear this. So um, taking much time. Does it even working? Okay, my system is very slow. Maybe because of my usage. Okay, let's go to the index.js. Uh, I've already told you that, right? Condition is then if locals dot data. Initially data, there is no data, right? Like whenever you're not gonna press any key, you're not gonna get data. That's how they are kept or whatever. Data. What we're gonna do is make sure you're using the EJS tags, otherwise it will be an error. If there's an error, if there's a data, what it will do, it's gonna show the user the ingredient name and the ingredients and the ingredients list. If there isn't any, if there isn't any ingredients press or selected initially, there isn't any ingredients being selected, right? Then that time it will show this. So let's make this, neat manner. Okay, This needs to be like this to this, from this to this to this. Oh my, control Z, select this. So let's go to check our footnote one index.js. I know we're not going to get out. Where am I got local host? Okay. Initially showing pick your favorite taco ingredient. When I press fish, uh, 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 unfortunately, it's not showing anything. Maybe because we're not accessing the data yet. Mm, or just we made a mistake anywhere. Local store data, maybe. Let's go to the Visual Studio again. Locals dot data. Oh my, this needs to be a recipe. My bad. Now this will work fine. We got to show. We got a locals. We got show this one, not this one. Keep that in mind. And it's saying that there's a variable, right? Even though I kept data, it's not showing an error because it's already here, and this doesn't have any data, so that's why. So let's go there. Now I guess this will work fine. Okay. Now initially showing pick your favorite taco ingredient. Now I press the chicken. Fish. It is showing fine. The next thing is, let's go over here. We got to show these ingredients. First thing first. First one is protein. I got split the screen to see this guy. Um, Not with that. To this, split left. Okay. Now it's good. Okay. First thing first. What I got to do is to first needs to show user ingredient name, that is chicken taco. To do that, what I'm gonna do is use this and use this. First step. This is a first step, and then after the recipe, we got we got the first object or second object, third object, whatever. We got an object, right? We got an element, whatever. Mm, Example, we got this one. To access this one, we got to use this whatever the name that have, in this case we got recipe name, and recipe dot, whenever I press recipe dot name, this will return this one. So let's do that. Recipe dot name. So now let's go to the page and refresh it. Here you go, it's showing fish taco, and when I press this will show chicken taco, this will show beef taco. So working, right? We're almost there, guys. Next thing is protein name. This will be a, what is called drag. We gotta do this over and over again. Okay, here you go. Recipe dot with what's called protein. Salsa. Here's the protein. We want protein name, right? We gotta go inside the first one. First needs to be go to the ingredients. Make sure you're not making any typos. Ingredients, and we need to go inside the protein, and we need to go inside the protein and select the item name. Now this will do. And second thing is proper preparation for the protein, whatever, I don't care. Protein preparation, copy over here, and this needs to be changed as prepare. Make sure you're not making any typos, because I made a lot. Don't worry if you do, even if you do. Let's go and check it. This two needs to be changed, right? Let's refresh. Oh my, protein, I mean, there's some cannot read the proper undefined reading protein. Looks like I made mess again. Protein, maybe spelling wrong. Protein, right? Ingredients. There must be some error. We got to find out. That is why. Shit. Ingredients. Okay, ingredients working. And next thing is protein. Protein. Control plus X. I mean control plus X. Above control plus V, and name this what the recipe ingredients protein preparation. Maybe preparation may be wrong. Huh? Where's the preparation? Control plus C. There must be some error we got to find out. Oh, still control plus S. Ah, there's a typo. That's why you get that. Oh, protein. Reading protein. It must be there's an error. Undefined protein. Let's go over here and check it out. What's the problem with this card? One by one. Maybe this one's an error. First delete this one. Let's copy. I mean, see, and go over here again. Still got the error. So this the error is in the first one. Recipe, right, and ingredients. Maybe ingredients is wrong. Maybe ingredients is wrong. Ingredients, right? Protein, 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 and dot name. Fine. Looks like there's no error. Needs to be passed. At last we find the error. Here you go. This needs to be, you know, what is called smaller case. That is why we got the error. I haven't thought that one's gonna be that much. Copy this one, paste over here, and this needs to be Lipa. Make sure copy this one, paste over here. Okay, now everything's fine. Go to the page and refresh it. Now it's fine, right? You can see we're getting the ingredients, right? So we're almost success. We're almost there, guys. Let's go and go to the salsa name. We need salsa name, right? To do that, what we need to do is to first thing first. I'm gonna copy this one, and this is gonna be in the ingredients, ingredient, and on the salsa and the name. Okay, this is fine. And the third one is every other toppings. Every other toppings, here you can see every other topping and its quantity. We need to be, there what, or 1 2 3 4. Okay, we got to do every other topping. So let's go to create a, for each loop. To do that, we know how to do that, right? Let's go and access that one. First step first, recipe dot ingredients dot, and there's a toppings dot for each, and the topping, and this one, this needs to be in enclosed, and here needs to be a list that shows the quantity and the item. First thing first, we got needs to be an item that says that topping dot quantity, quantity, quantity. Here you can see there needs to be an output tag, and of what, copy this one again. Ah, how pathetic. Control C, Control V, and this needs to be name. Guess this will work. I'll go to the web page. Oh my, we got an error again. Let's see. We got an error because why? Because this one looks like we made big mistake. Here you go. This needs to be over here. Okay, Control plus S, and let's go and check it out. Now here you go. Let's fetch the fish. Here you go. It's still showing the exactly as our solution, right? So we finished the project now. So everything's fine now. I've already told you that I'm gonna tell you how did I get this background, right? Let me screenshot this. I guess this will be helpful. If you wanna see the code, I'm just gonna here you go. This is the code that I wrote. Let's save. Here's the code, index dot and index.js. This is all. Go over here, and to get that, we're going to be go what is called to get the background. We're going to go to the pattern monster. You go, you'll get so many backgrounds generated by whatever. You got to check out which ones will help, which ones suited for you. I'm gonna check something. uh Nonce. Cute, you know there weren't any cute ones. maybe there aren't gonna be any. Let's check out the latest ones. This is cool. Check out another as well. Two to three colors and two to three colors. This is taking a while. Here you go. I'm gonna select this one because there's sometimes time, right? You can inspire me, inspire me, inspire me, inspire me. This is cool. This is cool. Everything's cool, huh? This pattern, so good. I'm gonna fix this one. This isn't cooler. Let's inspire again. Not good, not good, not good. This is cool. Not good. Uh, I'm gonna fix it. No, no. This is too good. Okay, this is fine. Fast. And let's go and go to the top or below. Here go. I'm gonna copy this CSS. Go over here. Let's go to the here. You can see main.css. There we go. This doesn't apply to this one, right? I'm just gonna flash this one. Okay. Now I'm gonna paste it and I'm going to text a line center. Okay. Now go and check it again. Check our web page. Taco recipe, and here you go. Our background has been successfully changed, and whenever I entered it, here you go. This is it's like another page, right? Whole another page, and this is so good. I hope you guys enjoy the video and you learn something from me. And there's so much we have learned from this. And let me show you our code. And you have already seen. First needs to be install the modules, and everything's fine. In the next video, we're going to talk about some advanced concepts of API and so for and more. I'll see you there. Bye.